Inflation has impacted everyone, but a living wage calculator created by MIT shows Ohio is falling behind in comparison to about half of other states.
Now, we found for one adult and one child, the adequate amount of pay per hour would be more than $30, which is more than 3 times our state's minimum wage. This is one of the reasons why activists have been pitching a higher minimum wage, but the latest efforts have been rejected.
State House reporter Morgan Trow explains what happened and talked to people on both sides of the issue today.
You should get paid a livelihood that you could live off of.
Ohio increases the state minimum wage annually due to the cost of living. With inflation, that means wages starting January 1st for non-tipped workers will move from $9.30 an hour to $10.10, and tipped workers will move from $4.65 to $5.05.
This is 2022. A lot of things are very expensive now. Expensive to live, expensive to eat.
But many Ohioans we spoke to, like Lil Lamont and Frederick Petty, say that's not nearly high enough.
The minimum wage should be $15 an hour because I feel like people are working hard nowadays.
It would be perfect to put that in place and maybe it'll lower the crime rate.
But Lamont's dreams of a $15 minimum wage in the state aren't coming anytime soon. Attorney General Dave Yost rejected a petition for a constitutional amendment increasing Ohio's wage to $15, saying it was written in an unclear way. We spoke to numerous people who don't want the wage increased, but all declined to go on camera. Economist Michael Goldberg explains that small business owners have already dealt with inflation and other financial issues due to the pandemic.
If the labor market begins to adjust and there's more talent out there, they don't want to be locked in to paying wages above what the market will bear.
However, he says the conversation around minimum wage isn't as pertinent as it used to be due to the labor shortage.
Minimum wage in some ways has been surpassed by the reality that employers need to pay more than the minimum wage to retain and attract workers.
The amendment would change state law and would raise minimum wage for all workers, non-tipped and tipped, to $15 an hour by 2028.
With everything that's going on with the COVID, everyone needs more money. It's been a hurting thing for the last 2 years.
Yost encouraged the petitioners to resubmit once they clarify his questions and add additional information. At the State House, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.
Okay, so we wanted to see how Ohio's minimum wage actually compares to other nearby states. Check this out. I did some research here and found only Michigan's minimum wage is higher than ours. It is $9.87 an hour. Meantime, West Virginia, that is $8.75 an hour. Indiana, Pennsylvania, and Kentucky all have a minimum wage that is the same as the federal wage of $7.25 an hour.
And minimum wage laws date back to the late 19th century. According to the University of California, Davis, New Zealand had the first such law in 1894. But the United States didn't have a minimum wage until 1938. It was a mere 25 cents an hour back then. It has been raised nearly 24 times since then. In 2009, the federal minimum wage was raised to $7.25, which is where it stands right now, as the law just mentioned. And some states like Ohio have a different standard.